Welcome to Polity Migration Insights, where we explore pivotal moments and powerful leaders shaping history. Today, we're uncovering the story of Vladimir Putin, a man who went from obscurity to becoming a defining figure on the global stage. On New Year's Eve 1999, the world witnessed a seismic shift. Russian President Boris Yeltsin, whose presidency had been marred by corruption, economic collapse, and political upheaval, shocked the nation by announcing his resignation. In his televised farewell, Yeltsin declared that Russia needed new politicians, new faces, new intelligent, strong, and energetic people. It marked the end of an era as Russia transitioned from a communist-controlled economy to a free market system, fraught with challenges. At the stroke of midnight, Vladimir Putin, Yeltsin's chosen successor, addressed the nation as acting president. With a calm, disciplined demeanor, he pledged to uphold stability and the rule of law. Putin's stark contrast to Yeltsin's erratic leadership signaled the beginning of a new chapter in Russian politics. Only months earlier, Vladimir Putin was virtually unknown. In August 1999, he was appointed prime minister. By December, his resolute approach to the Chechen War won him national acclaim. In March 2000, Putin clinched nearly 53% of the presidential vote, offering a promise of strength and stability that resonated deeply with a weary Russian populace. Putin's ascent was meteoric, yet enigmatic. His blunt rhetoric, once describing lawbreakers as rats who should be squashed, projected authority and resilience. Despite this, the man himself remained an enigma, quietly rising to lead the world's largest country by age 47. Born in 1952 in St. Petersburg, then Leningrad, Putin's early life was steeped in struggle. He grew up in a cramped communal apartment, facing harsh post-war conditions. A childhood encounter with a cornered rat, a metaphor he often referenced, shaped his survival instincts and leadership philosophy. Raised by emotionally reserved but devoted parents who had endured the siege of Leningrad, Putin absorbed values of loyalty, duty, and patriotism. Friends described him as clever yet reserved, preferring to influence events from behind the scenes, a quality that would define his leadership style. As a teenager inspired by Soviet spy films like The Shield and the Sword, Putin set his sights on joining the KGB. At 16, he approached the organization, only to be told to first pursue higher education. He did so, earning a law degree before embarking on a 16-year career in intelligence. During his KGB tenure, Putin served in East Germany and witnessed the fall of the Berlin Wall. Returning to a disarrayed Soviet Union, he transitioned into politics in 1991, becoming deputy to reformist Mayor Anatoly Sobchak in St. Petersburg. When Sobchak lost re-election, Putin moved to Moscow, quickly rising through the Kremlin's ranks. By 1999, amid Yeltsin's faltering presidency, Putin had established himself as a key figure in Russian politics. Putin's leadership style broke the mold. Unlike Yeltsin, who was known for his bombastic public appearances, Putin operated with calculated precision, focusing on actions rather than words. His reserved demeanor resonated with Russians disillusioned by the chaos of the 1990s. By 2003, even childhood friends like Maria Osarina recognized him as a source of national pride, a disciplined leader shaped by his KGB training and survivalist upbringing. Over the past 25 years, Putin has become Russia's longest-serving leader since Stalin. His tenure has been defined by consolidating power, reshaping Russia's political structure, and effectively neutralizing opposition. Now 72 years old, and in his fifth term as president, constitutional amendments allow him to remain in power until 2036. From a modest upbringing to global prominence, Putin's story is one of resilience, strategy, and navigating chaos. His leadership has redefined Russia's role on the world stage. Vladimir Putin's rise is a testament to survival and power. The man who emerged from obscurity has become a central figure in modern history. Yet his story is far from over. As we reflect on his journey, two questions remain. What drives leaders like Putin to hold on to power for decades? How will history ultimately judge his leadership and its impact? Thank you for watching Polity Migration Insights. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Don't forget to follow us for more stories of powerful leaders and pivotal moments in history.
See you next time.